Happy Saturday, everybody. Cartoons are on, cereal's up. Today, the third cereal in my giant magic box of Magic Spoon cereal. This is their fall variety pack. There's 8 boxes of cereal in here. Cereal that purports to be high protein, keto friendly, gluten free, grain free, soy free, wheat free, naturally flavored, totally delicious, childlike cereal for grown-ups. Now we've had the peanut butter flavor, which I found spectacular. We've had the fruity flavor, which I thought was intensely delicious. Today, let's have cocoa. Now, I will be judging this one harshly. I am a chocolate kid. Me and chocolate have had an intimate relationship these last 59 years. Let's face it, you can't fool around with chocolate. Here's one I poured earlier. Whoa. Now you can probably tell by the rich color that is a rich aroma. Take my word for it. That's a deep, dark chocolate. And kind of powdery, like I've experienced with chocolatey cereals in the past. Okay, so far so good. Oat milk for health. And away we go. Huh. The flavor is a little under what you think it's going to be based on the aroma. I wonder why that is. The flavor is less intense than the aroma. Possibly because this is not a chocolate cereal, this is a chocolate coated cereal. And when you're biting into it, you're actually releasing what's underneath, which is the plain version of this Cheerio shape. Edible, lovely, not quite as intense as the peanut butter or the fruit. Still a winner. Let's call it subtle. Now, you might be wondering, since this cereal is grain-free, what the heck is it actually made out of? They do list the ingredients, of course, and the very first ingredient here is milk protein blend. I have a problem with the use of milk. I'm beginning to have a problem with the use of all animal products, actually. And that's because I'm generally on board with all of the reasons that the vegan movement is beginning to gain momentum and become slowly mainstream. The first of those reasons is the cruelty factor. People do wish to remove themselves from the assembly line of cruelty that creates our modern food. Farms are no longer farms, they're factories now. And the poor cows, we force them to live a life of torture and pain just so we can reap their milk. Magic Spoon, this has the potential of being the future of food if it's as nutritious as you claim that it is. But we have to find a kinder way. We need to find a more sustainable way for 7 billion people to share the resources of the planet. I happen to agree with the vegans that the plant-based diet is the way to go. I'm going to urge you to find a plant-based alternative to the ingredients in your cereal, because I think that it's worth it. I think that you have a winning product here. I also have some concerns about your carbon footprint, concerns that I will share with you next time. Until then, Happy Saturday! That's the original voice of Superman, Bud Collyer, left over from the radio days. In 1966, he carried his voiceover onto Filmation's cartoon. To me, this is still the definitive Superman. And he still had his red underwear on back in these days, too.